Both you guys have now talked about like little pet projects, things that you want to build. Here's the thing. I'm not sure the approach that you're taking is the best approach. And I'll tell you why. I think it's very important for you to prototype your idea. So it looks kind of like what you want, but it has no real functionality.
Yeah.
And then to go onto a place where you can crowdfund it and see if the market wants this thing. You should be prototyping and testing your ideas all the time. Test and validate your idea so that you're not building something that ultimately years later, like nobody wants, or you've missed the opportunity. Why is that important?
Yeah.
Because you can raise money. You can find out if people are genuinely interested in it. But perhaps the biggest benefit of it is they can contribute ideas to your thing in ways that you hadn't thought about. So they become your unpaid collaborator, which is awesome. Here's the thing about collective intelligence. It's smarter than any one person.
Yeah.
Right? So that's how Pixar manages their stories. They use a lot of people to communicate what they're thinking about it to make one thing much, much better than if the sole writer director just had their own vision, like the way that Google does this. So Google decided a long time ago their whole method is this. And I talked to a design director at Google Labs. Is they said that if you look at a pyramid, at the bottom of the pyramid are like analysts, scientists, engineers, accountants, executives, and they decide what it is that they want to make. And it starts to bubble towards the top. And the more it goes towards the top, it touches things that we can actually see. So then it gets into product design, UX design, graphic design, the packaging, the buttons and the menus and interfaces, all that kind of stuff. But most people just see at the top of the pyramid. We don't see the accountants, the engineers, the researchers, right?
The countless hours that it took.
All that kind of stuff. So what they do is they just build the pyramid, the top of the pyramid. They design it and they make it look and appear as if it's working to see if people can get excited. And then if people are excited, an engineer will go in and say, look, I know a technology that can achieve that in a much smaller form factor. So they do it the opposite. They invert the pyramid. They start with what it looks like and how it's going to perform and function. And they don't care about the research and data because if you can't get excited about that, that's not a product.